නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස. බුද්ධං ධම්මං සංඝං නමස්සාමි. Hello dear friends. Have you ever entangled your headphones on the first try and felt like a genius monk reborn? Or remember all your password in one go and felt like today I have attained enlightenment? Yes. Then you, my dear friends, already understand the bliss of the small achievements. Let me tell a story. At our monastery, we had a laundry dishwasher. Every week, we would heroically gather all then forgotten socks, left behind in corners, under mats, and behind doors. One day, after a month of socks reunions, we raised a clean pair and said, "Behold the rarest union in samsara, two socks in that match." We all laughed, but truly, the joy on his face was no less than someone discouraging a hidden sutta. This is what we often miss. We think happiness only comes in big packages, a new job, a spiritual breakthrough, maybe a YouTube video that finally gets 10 views. But the Buddha's path teaches us that liberation lies not only in mountaintop moments, but in the every little victories. One day, a young monk asked me, "Bante, how do we make progress if we are not doing anything great?" That's a good question. So I asked him, "Did you set the meditation hall today?" He said, "Yes." "Did you smile at the old lady who brought the lunch?" He said, "Yes." "Did you stop yourself from complaining about the sambol being too spicy?" "I suppose I tried." He says, "I tried." Then I said, "Good now." Because the path to awakening is built with these little bricks: effort, kindness, restraint, gratitudes. Now for a story that less inspiring but extremely educational. One night, I was meditating very seriously under the moonlight, silence, still, we could say samadhi. Suddenly, I had a sound, like a growl or something. It's a frog. I was sitting proudly on my cushion. I look at him, he look at me, and I swear, I smirked. I tried to return to my breath, but he croaked again, louder, as if to say, "You think you are enlightened, huh?" Eventually, I gave up, bowed to the floor, and I left. But later that night, I realized I did not get angry. I didn't think this frog is ruining my practice. I laughed. In that moment, I believe it or not, I celebrated a tiny victory. It didn't lose my praise. In Buddhist philosophy, santurti means contentment is praised as a priceless treasure actually. The Buddha didn't say be content only if you win a Nobel Peace Prize. He said, be content with little food, robe, shelter, and medicine. When we train ourselves to find joy in sweeping the kuti, drinking tea mindfully, or simply not yelling at the mosquito buzzing in our ear, we are not being silly. We are becoming skilled. We are becoming skilled in the art of being present. In one of the commentaries, there is a beautiful line. Just as a bee collects nectar little by little, the wise person fills themselves with goodness, drop by drop. So, my dear friends, today, if you made your bed, rejoice. If you washed your cup, well done. If you practice loving kindness for 30 seconds at least, before getting distracted, you are on the path. Let's not wait for enlightenment to throw us a party. Let's learn to smile at the small, sacred victories in our life. Even remembering this task later in chuckling about the frog, that too, it's practice. Pause, smile, appreciate, and repeat it. That too is noble way. Thank you for listening. See you next time.